Hello, Shalom, and welcome to How to Pronounce and Say in Hebrew. And in this video, I will talk about the very essential and important verb to be. And in Hebrew, lihiyot. See? Lihiyot. Lamed with chirik, hey with shva. Lihiyot. Shi'ur teisha. By now, I'm sure you can read it very easily. The root of the verb to be in Hebrew, lihiyot, is hey, yod, yod. Shorsh, you remember? And there are two forms, two constructions, pa'al and nifal. We will start with pa'al. We'll start with the past. So, as you can see, in English, I was and I've been. In Hebrew, it's the same thing. Ani ha'iti, ha'iti, hey, yod yod, kamatz, chirik, ani ha'iti. And because I'm talking about myself, I don't have to use I in the sentence. In Hebrew, I don't say was in Jerusalem, but in Hebrew, I can just say Ha'iti b'Yerushalayim. Everybody understands that I'm talking about myself. So I can say Ani ha'iti b'Yerushalayim or Ha'iti b'Yerushalayim. It's enough. And I've been here before, Ha'iti or Ani ha'iti. Here, kan, kodem, before. Ha'iti kan kodem. Moving on to you were. Ata, ha'ita, ha'ita. We don't have to add hey here. It's for a man. Ata is for a man. You men. So, for example, ha'ita babait. You were at home. Ha'ita babait. And I can say ata ha'ita babait, but also ha'ita babait. And you were in the north of the country. Ha'ita bitzfon hamdina. North is tzafon. In the north, bitzfon hamdina. And this is also a question, depends how I set the intonation. If I want to say that as a question, ha'ita bitzfon hamdina, or if I'm just know that you were in the north of the country, I say ha'ita bitzfon hamdina. While in English, I say were you blah 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 blah, were you blah blah blah. But in Hebrew, ha'ita babait or ha'ita babait. And when I'm addressing a woman, in English it looks the same. You were. But in Hebrew, at. So first I said ata, but here this is at. And ha'it, when I said ha'ita, if you remember, there was a kamatz. But here there is no kamatz. It's a different nikud. So at ha'it. For example, you were a smart girl. Ha'it yalda chachama. Yalda is girl. Chachama is smart for a woman or female because there is a hey in the end. Ha'it yalda chachama. Or as a question, ha'it yalda chachama. So let's go, go quickly. And so this is for you. And he was, hu haya. Hu haya ילד חכם. hu haya בירושלים. hu haya in Tel Aviv, right? hu haya. And she, he hayta. You see, haya, hayta, we add the taf. He hayta, she was. היא הייתה בירושלים. We were. אנחנו היינו. And as I said here, earlier, because I'm talking about ourselves, we can say just היינו בירושלים. We don't have to say אנחנו היינו בירושלים. We know that we are talking about ourselves. So, אנחנו היינו בירושלים, or היינו בירושלים. Just like here. We were here, היינו פה. And we can say אנחנו היינו פה. And we can also say this as a question. היינו פה? Like trying to remember if we were here. היינו פה? היינו פה. And when I'm talking to more than one man, male, it's not אתה, it's אתם. אתם הייתם, or הייתם. So, you were really close. הייתם ממש קרובים. Really, it's ממש, close, קרובים. And I can also ask, הייתם ממש קרובים? And when I'm talking to more than one female, אתן, right? אתן הייתן, or הייתן. הייתן ממש רחוקות. Or as a question, הייתן ממש רחוקות? רחוקות is far away. And they, for male, הם היו. Female, הן היו. הם, הן. היו. So here it's the same. היו. And now let's go to the future. And I remind you that I put everything in the description below. So you can copy, paste it, and read it again and again in front of your eyes. And you don't have to like rewind. All right. So the future. אני אהיה, or אהיה. The nikud is not the same because you can do it in Hebrew, but you can hear that it sounds the same. And it's for male and female. אני אהיה. אני אהיה. And you, this is only for male. I'm talking to a male. אתה תהיה. And I can just ask it. אתה תהיה, or אתה תהיה. And for a female, when I'm talking to a female, את תהי. את תהי. he. הוא יהיה. הוא יהיה. She will be. היא תהיה. היא תהיה. It's like, היא תהיה בירושלים. היא תהיה בירושלים? We will be. אנחנו נהיה. אנחנו נהיה? And I can also say, נהיה בירושלים? Yes. כן. אנחנו נהיה בירושלים. Now, you will be. So, אתה for a man and for more than one man. אתם and את, אתן, plural, תהיו. אתם תהיו בירושלים? תהיו בירושלים? Yes, אתן תהיו בירושלים. אתן תהיינה. As you can see, I can use this תהיו for אתן, but there is another form, אתן תהיינה or אתן תהיו. You can choose whatever you want, whatever you feels like. They, for male plural, הם יהיו. Female plural, הן יהיו. Or female plural, הן תהיינה. Yes, whatever you like it. This is shorter, so I guess it's easier. Imperative. I remind you, this is pa'al, right? Form of pa'al. So, when I say to someone, male, היה, like היה בירושלים, I don't use this ata. I just put this here so you will understand that this is for a man. So I don't say this. Just היה. I tell you to be in Jerusalem. Heye birushalayim. Or be my brother. Heye li ach. Li is for me, right? And brother is ach. Heye li ach. And when I'm addressing a female, so at, but I don't say here at, just this. Heyi or hayi. Imperative. Haishketa. Be quiet. But it's like nicer than like be quiet. Haishketa. And when I'm talking to more than one man or female, atem, right? I say, hey you. I can say this to more than one woman, but I can say all this hyena, but just to the women. This is for men plural, women plural, or men and women plural. Hey you. And this is only to women, female plural. Hyena, hey you. Hey you birushalayim. Hyena birushalayim. Moving on to Binyan, Nifal, construction, Nifal, and I remind you that this is something that happened to us, right? And I also reminding you that you can find all this in the description below. So the meaning is a bit different, something between to become, to turn into. So, lihiyot nifal, past. Let's think about that I became smart. So, chacham, if you are a man, okay? Ani nihiyeti chacham. Ani nihiyeti chacham. And if I'm a woman talking about myself, ani nihiyeti chachama. Ani nihiyeti chachama. And ata nihiyeta. By the way, again, I don't have to say ata because you see that it's not the same. So nihiyeta chacham, nihiyeta chacham, or ata nihiyeta chacham. And at, it's of course I'm talking to a woman. At nihiyet chachama, or nihiyet chachama. Hu nihiya. Hu, as you remember from the last chart, who is he? Hu nihiya chacham. He became smart, so hu nihiya chacham. He, she. He nihita. He nihita. Anachnu, we, right? Anachnu. Anachnu nihiyenu chachamim, right? Chachamim. Anachnu nihiyenu chachamim. Or anachnu nihiyenu chachamot. Chachamot is for plural female, וחכמים plural male. אנחנו נהיינו. אתם, this is male plural, right? You, like, אתם נהייתם חכמים. אתן, female plural. אתן נהייתן חכמות. Very important, nun סופית or mem סופית. So, male, female. הם or hen. So, mem סופית, generally, right? Male plural, nun סופית, female plural. הם, hen, נהיו. The same thing. הם נהיו חכמים, הן נהיו חכמות. להיות, present, right? Present is הווה. ה' חולם, סגול, הווה. So let's think about איש טוב מאוד, a very good man. איש, man, good, טוב, very, מאוד. So איש טוב מאוד. As you can see here, it's noun here, but here is the noun, an adjective, etc. So let's see about this. אני is I, אתה is you for male, and who is he. As you can see, נהיה. The same for אני, אתה והוא, for male, right? אני נהיה, אתה נהיה, הוא יהיה. And if I'm talking about female, אני, I, at, you, he, she, נהיית. אני נהיית אישה. So ish is man, isha is woman. אני נהיית אישה טובה. טוב is for male, טובה for female. אני נהיית אישה טובה מאוד. את נהיית אישה טובה מאוד. היא נהיית אישה טובה מאוד. So, אנחנו. This is for male plural. אנחנו, אתם, הם. נהיים, נהיים, נהיים. And for female plural, אנחנו, we, אתן, you, הן. They, female plural, נהיות, נהיות. So, this is the example. הוא נהיה איש טוב מאוד. This is the past, right? And the present, הוא נהיה איש טוב מאוד. As you can see here, קמץ, and here, סגול. So, past, present. הוא נהיה איש טוב מאוד. הוא נהיה איש טוב מאוד. Let's all reminisce this good old tragedy of Hamlet by Shakespeare. To be or not to be, that is the question. And in Hebrew, Hamlet, להיות או לא להיות, זו השאלה. שאלה is question, and in Hebrew it's female, and that is why זו. זו השאלה. זו is for female, yes? השאלה. So, להיות או לא להיות. זו השאלה. I'd really like to know, how do you say this in your own language? So, please write down in the comment below and share, Sharing is caring. If you think that you haven't mastered yet the Hebrew alphabet or the Nikud, you can find the links to those 2 lessons in the description below. And so another lesson is over. Thank you for being here. I hope you learned and enjoyed what I taught you. And as always, I will see you in the next video.